Hi, I'm Karina. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you 10 alternative ways of saying sorry. How to quit or even stop over apologizing and build confident communication. How to turn apology into gratitude. Do you find yourself saying sorry all the time? You forget to text your friend back. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm late. Sorry to bother you. It is indeed a great habit to say sorry, and this is the first thing we learn as children, right? Yes, we need to say sorry when we hurt somebody, did something bad or wrong, accidentally or on purpose. And apologizing when we have done something wrong is a real strength. However, there are times when an apology isn't necessary. When you have done nothing wrong. Some things are just out of our control, and instead of saying sorry all the time, try to be thankful. Thanking has a significant impact on relationships. Thanking someone for being there for you, for accepting you will strengthen your relationships. Number 1, what can we say instead of sorry for burdening you with all of this? We all have those moments when we have so many feelings, emotions, problems that we want to express and share with others. And maybe someone finally asks you, "How are you?" And you decide to tell this person all your problems or bad news or even unpleasant information. And you feel like it was too much for a person to handle. So instead of saying, "I'm sorry for burdening you with all of this," which means to give unpleasant information to someone or to bother someone, you can say, "Thank you for listening." The benefit of skipping "I'm sorries" isn't just saving yourself from unnecessary apologies, but becoming more aware of what you're saying. You can get better at expressing yourself, and that will automatically increase your confidence too. Number 2, another situation when we also want to say sorry is when we, again, finally met somebody and want to share the news about our life. But this time, these news are good. But you feel like you talked too much and didn't let another person to talk, or took almost the whole time. And instead of saying, "Sorry for talking too much," you can also say, "Thank you so much for listening to me. How are you doing?" This way you will show your appreciation and that you're also interested in another person. "Thank you for listening" is much more better than "sorry," as you're showing your gratitude for their time and friendship. Number 3, not responding immediately to text, call, or email. You got the message and could not reply right away because you were at work or on another call or just hadn't seen the message. Well, it happens to the best of us, right? We can't always get back to our loved ones or colleagues immediately, unless there is an emergency, and usually you can tell. You can say, "I'm sorry for my late reply," which is a good answer, but sometimes apologizing for a late reply can make a problem out of nothing. To avoid any unnecessary apology when too many people want to hear back from you, a heads up about what's on your plate will be helpful. So what to say instead of sorry? You can say, "I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just a bit busy here at work." Or, "I'm still working on getting you an answer." People appreciate the confirmation that you are aware of their needs. Number 4, sorry, I'm late. What can we say instead of this phrase that we learn on the very first lesson when we go to English classes, I guess? I think saying sorry when you're late is the right thing to do. But as thank you opens the door to kindness towards yourself and gratitude towards the others who accept you for who you are. No matter how much someone loves you, nobody would ever want to feel disrespected. And if they still deal with your rudeness, they deserve to know that you are thankful for their patience. The situation number 5. There are times when we do need me time. And we definitely don't need to say sorry for this. Everybody needs that, and it's crucial for our well-being. And a real friend will understand you if instead of saying sorry, you say, I'm going to rest tonight, or I'm going to take tonight off, or I need to be by myself. Thank you for your understanding. So instead of saying sorry for needing me time, say, I need to be by myself tonight. Thank you so much for your understanding. Phrase number 6, I'm sorry, I always mess up. You can easily change it to, thank you for accepting me. In certain situations, there is much better way to apologize for all your mistakes that we all make. And sometimes we can make a big mess. Well, first of all, try not to be messy all the time. But sometimes we just can't help ourselves, right? But show the person how grateful you are for someone who accepts you regardless of your shortcomings. So instead of saying all the time, I'm sorry, I'm such a disappointment, or sorry, I always mess up, you can say, thank you for accepting me, or thank you for having hope in me this whole time. That will not only fulfill your need to say sorry, but also allow another person to feel much better. Number 7, instead of saying, I'm sorry you had to run that errand, you can say, I'm so grateful you did me this favor. If you run an errand for someone, you do or get something for them, usually by making a short trip somewhere, or to go out to buy something or do something. For example, she was forever running errands for her housebound grandmother. Or, after school, he runs errands for his father. So, instead of saying, I'm sorry you had to run this errand, you can simply say, I'm so grateful you did me this favor. That way, the person will feel appreciated. Phrase number 8, I'm sorry for being rude, you can change to, thank you for all your patience. You don't want to remind people twice about your rudeness. You can just tell them that you see how hard they try and you are grateful for that. So instead of saying, I'm sorry for being rude, say, thank you for all your patience. And here are 2 situations where you can't say thank you, but you definitely can skip the word sorry. Number 9, practice empathy instead of giving a sympathy sorry. Some people say I'm sorry to show sympathy. Instead, practice empathy by reflecting what the other person might be feeling. For example, if someone shares a difficult story or experience, you might say, that sounds like it was really hard for you. Sorry often conveys sympathy, which rarely makes the other person feel heard, valued, or better. Number 10, I'm sorry, I have a question, or I think it might be something, maybe sorry. I see sorry most frequently misused during a meeting or conversation when you want to share your opinion or ask a question. And you don't need to apologize for having an opinion or question. That will enable you to get your job done. Instead of saying, sorry, I have a question, or I think, simply and kindly speak your mind when the other person took a pause. And when knocking on your boss's door, say, is now a good time for a quick question? So next time you find yourself inclined to say sorry, take a breath, pause and think. And ask yourself, is it really my fault right now? If not, no sorry necessary. Turn apology into gratitude. And start using these 10 alternative ways of saying sorry. And let me know how your life has changed after that. So instead of saying sorry, be grateful and build confident communication. Be thankful for little things or things that you normally take for granted. Waking up in time for work, meal, family. There are so many things to be thankful for. Be generous with your gratitude. It will sweeten your relationship. If you like this video and you want to say thank you, please give me a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And come back for more useful videos on English and other things.